Hi, guys. I'm sorry. I was on mute just talking and talking and talking. But hey, I'm coming in for a little while to do an unboxing and to talk about a couple of things with the channel, some updates. And that's just about it. Just a little bit of a lot of everything, a lot of a little bit of everything. Nothing specific except for the unboxing, but just a little chit chat, a little conversation, catching up. That's about it. So I'll give you folks some time to get in. Let me take a look over here and make sure that I am on YouTube screen too. Yeah, there I am. And 1 second. Okay, here I go. So I'm just going to give you a couple of minutes for one or two people to come on in. I'm back here fiddling around with some buttons. Well, with some keys. All right. And here I am. Oh, and let me pull this chat open so I can see. Here we go. Oh, and I'll share this referral link that I don't think anyone's going to use. There we go. And let's see, what else do we have going on back here? Did I click everything? Give me just a second. I'm looking. Okay, now let me go over here. Okay. And I forgot how to, you know what? I was looking to set a goal and I forgot how to do that. Where is it? Well, hello, Love Blake. How are you? Hey, Charlie. Hey. How are you guys doing? Thank you for coming through. Yo, I can't find that little thing, the where to set a goal. I forgot how to do it. Oh well. So, what's going on? Yo, excuse my background. My house is a wreck. I've been moving furniture around everywhere. I've had some work done, and everything was pushed to one side of the room and one side of another room, and things like that, and cleaning supplies and things like that. So don't mind it. Yeah, don't mind it. Oh, thank you, Charlie. All right. So, what are you guys up to today? This week has gone by pretty quickly. I just realized I said, this is Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. It's almost over. hmm So, I just thought I said I have a little glass of wine or something. I don't know if this is suiting me today. Hmm. I mean, it's good enough. It tastes great. But I don't know if I feel like this right now. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started. There's just, let's see, I just got home from eating with my in laws. It was so good. I'm so full. Oh, great, Charlie. I love spending time with my family. And it's good. I like to hear people who enjoy spending time with their in laws because it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's only a bad thing if you kind of choose that to be. I think in laws are wonderful. Um, I do. What did you eat? You're so full. Did you all go out to eat, or did you all cook something at your in-laws' house or something like that? What did you do? Amazing bonus parents. Nice. I like that. Okay, so you know what? I have no idea of what I'm making. I've had so many ideas go through my head since this morning on what to make for dinner. My dinner plans have changed about 3 times, and now it's going to be a fourth because I still don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. And now I don't feel like doing as much as I felt like doing earlier. Earlier, I had all of this gusto and everything. I was going to do all kinds of dishes and uploads and all of that, but I don't feel that anymore. I still have a good amount of energy, but I just don't feel like putting it all into the kitchen. Okay, and my baby girl is pulling up. She's pulling up in the driveway. So, you guys know it's been a while. I've been talking about, redoing my kitchen, sprucing it up, painting, doing the cabinets, all of that. I did that. And I was going to have my kitchen floor replaced. Did that, but I decided to just have all of downstairs done. So Friday, I had my floors replaced. Everything, all the floors downstairs were replaced. Um, and so that's why things are still out of place, because when everything was moved, I started seeing that maybe I could rearrange a few things. So I put it in one spot, check it out. If I don't feel it, I just push it into another spot. We started with meat and cheese board. Then we had lasagna and garlic bread. Then finished it off with cannoli. Ooh, I love cannolis. I make a good cannoli. Yeah, I love cannolis. Excuse me. Let me move this screen a little bit more and move this way. Maybe if I move my chair, I don't know what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I I bought a couple of products to use in my kitchen and in my laundry room area too. So let's take a look at them. I pray that they look like they did in the picture. So let's see. I'm sure I know what this is. This is the floor mat. Uh, Great. Okay. Yeah. So as you know, my kitchen is blue and white. It's a light color blue, almost like what they call Carolina blue. So it's blue and white with black and silver accents. And the flooring that I had done is gray. So I have gray hardwoods now. And this is a perfect match. It has all of those colors I just mentioned. Oh, okay. So this is going on the floor in front of my washer and dryer. Even it says loads of laundry or loads of fun. Loads of fun laundry room. And it looks like it is going to be long enough to go in front of both. Jeez. All right. Okay. Whew. I like it. I like it. I like it. And then it says wash, dry, fold, repeat. That's at the bottom. So I like it. Got these little tabs here. Maybe, I guess, some no skid tabs or something. Which the backing feels like it's a little grippy. But I guess this is some extra. I'll put them to the side. I don't want to lose them. Let's see. Ooh, they sent you home with homemade sauce. Thank you, Charlie. All right. So was this was at your in-laws house? Your mother-in-law, your in-laws made this meal? Wow, you had a nice Italian meal. Mm-hmm. Lasagna, garlic bread, and cannolis. Well, I'll have this for you because I know that you don't. So here's the red wine to go with it. Oh, that's just great after the lasagna I just imagined I had. It's good. Choreo lover. Glad to see you. Oh, wow, Charlie. Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. I know it's gonna take a lot of getting used to. I love it where I am, but it's just a very different type of life. Well, not life, but pace, a different lifestyle pace. Um, I'm a New Yorker to my heart. I'm a New Yorker to my heart. I still have a place there too. We've got a family place up there, and my dad is up there. So, but I love it here too. I love it here too. I love them both, but there's just some things that's New York that's unique to being a New Yorker, and you're not gonna replicate that anywhere. Yeah, isn't that something, Coriel? They moved. Yes, it is slow and quiet. Yeah. And I like that. I enjoy that. It's just it's very different, and I love both. I love both life paces, both lifestyles. I do. Yeah, that's going to be an adjustment. Okay, so let me put this down. Hold on a second, too. Going on mute for a second. Okay, so let me put this down. I noticed something else about this mat too. It's like it's a plank, a board. I love it. Okay, so I'll put that there. And next up, make sure there's nothing in there. That's a good sturdy bag they packed it in too. Okay, now the next thing is let's see. I can't read that. Wait a minute. They had their dream home built in all one level so they don't have to worry about steps anymore. Yes. Yes, that's wonderful. I know they are enjoying it and you're enjoying them being there. That's great. You'll can have so much more family time together. Hmm. I want to know if why you don't include your ingredients when you show your meals. Sometimes I do. Now, in some of my shorts, I'll just upload what the meal is, but in some of them, I actually show me making it. I'll do step by step. I'll at the beginning, I'll show all of the ingredients. Then I'll pause, and I'll make at intervals. I'll show you where I am step by step and then the final meal. So I do it both ways. No, you're not tripping. I do, but it's not in all of them. Some of them I do, some of them I don't. Sometimes I just want to get that meal made, get the upload, and go on about my business. Sometimes I'm either tired or I just don't feel like it, you know. But I'll put it up anyway. No steps mean so much to some. That's nice. Yes, it does. It does. And uh I have steps too, but I can sleep upstairs, I can sleep downstairs because I have an office downstairs, but there's also a day bed in there. And with my sofa, I have a sectional sofa that has a queen size sleeper, or full size or queen size sleeper bed. So if I don't feel like going upstairs, or if there's an issue that's bothering me, like if I'm having a flare up or something, and it's just too much to keep going up and down the stairs, I'll sleep downstairs. But when I'm fine and no issues, I go upstairs. So it does make a big difference. They love being with their grandson, more being close, but in their own space. They're about a 20-minute drive. That's perfect. That's great. That's great. And now that kids, they grow up and get old, so they get older so fast. You miss it, you blink and you miss something. And like for the first really for like maybe like the first 15 years of their life, everything is a first for them. Everything, every step, everything is a first. And you don't want to keep missing their first, whatever it is. It goes from the first steps to the first day of school, to the first time going to a beach, or the first time going to prom or a dance, the first time going on a date, the first time driving a car. I mean, everything for them is a first. And you don't want to miss that. It's very selfish because most times I'm hungry as heck and you're eating home beautifully and I have chicken again. Well, I guess I won't make chicken tonight. Okay. I was thinking about it because really, for the month of July, I joined Jill with doing only fish, poultry, and vegetables. And we're on day 15. And I'm doing so. It was about time to pull out the old chicken. The ones I always want, there's no instructions. Well, I tell you what, Corio, because I love you so much, and you gave me my name. I'm taking requests. You tell me a recipe that you want, and I will do it. I will cook it. I'll do it step by step, show all the ingredients, and I will tag you in it. So you just tell me what it is that you want. It can be anything. Just no kangaroo meat. His mom said she knew I was the one when he was sick once and how I took care of their son. Yeah, that's wonderful. Oh, Charlie, I know your husband is happy. There's nothing worse than having elderly parents that you're getting concerned about, and they're 1,000 or more miles away. Hmm. I'm like that with my dad. And, for some reason, like your parents are just invincible and forever young in your eyes. Well, in mine, and my father is like, my dad would stay on the go. He does a lot of traveling. Um, he does a lot. He gets out all the time. Like my dad, up until last year, my dad rode his bike every day. He goes to the gym 3 times a week. He walks every day. He plays basketball. He still does a game of pickup because there's a court on his way to where he goes to the post office. He'll still get in a pickup game. He goes bowling a couple of nights a week. Yeah, I mean, my dad is really active. And so when he had to slow down a little bit, I could tell that bothered him because he did not want to slow down. He didn't want to slow down. And it was hard for him to kind of come to terms with, okay, maybe I'm not going to be able to do all of these things. I can do some of them, but not all like when I want to anymore. But I still see, when I see my dad, that's the man that I see. And when I hear my dad, that's the man that I hear, you know. Oh, the greens one. The gumbo greens? Get down. What you doing? Sugarfoot. Yeah, those were so good. TC put me in. She got me. She keeps getting me. But they were delicious. I'm gonna make that. I will. I'll make it again. Yes, ma'am, Miss Coria. I'm happy, and I was happy too. I was worried they were so far away. Yeah, greens there. He was happy, and I was, because it's scary. They were a 2-day travel to get them. Wait a minute. A 2-day travel to get to them before. Oh, it took you 2 days to get. Oh, you guys must have been driving. Ooh, that's a hell of a drive. I'll tell you something that I will never do again is a long road trip. Hey, Bubba. That's my baby. Thank you. Oh, and thank you again. You like it? It's nice. It doesn't. It looks like a plank, right?
It does.
It says wash, dry, fold, and repeat. Loads of fun. Would you put it up? Thank you.
Rest.
Okay, I'm back, guys. Where am I? Hey, Rose. Come on, Skillet. How you doing, lady? Long time no see. All right. Yes, my dad was my superhero. It was shocking to see him wither away. You know, it is. It is. And I mean, and my dad is, he was just so active, and he still is, but not as much as he was, like I said, up until last year. So yeah, and he is sharp, always has been. I'm glad that he still has all of his mental faculties, um he's a gadgets man. He loves stuff. My dad does everything online. He's a gadget man. He loves modern technology. If it's out, he's got it. Most of the technology that I have is passed down from him, because when he goes to get something new, he's like, well, here, I'll give you this one because I want to get this one. Hey, cool with me. We just disperse it, and it'll like go from me to one of my daughters or something. And, you know, yeah. Okay, where am I here? Yes, it is. I'm glad that he's active, and that's my dad. Where am I? Gumbo greens, yes, Lord. Okay, yes. So I will do that for you. I will do it. A whole video just for you. Let's see. From Mississippi to New York is 2 days because you gotta stop and rest. and you do not want to hit New York traffic at a certain time and not be. And the thing is, that certain time window doesn't doesn't matter. At some point, it doesn't even matter what time you hit. It depends on what bridge are you? Where are you? hmm What borough are you going to? What highway do you have to take? You know, yeah. I'm telling you, the longest when I say I'll never do it again is that road trip um, to Texas. Ooh, and I'm telling you, we went straight through. We only stopped to use the bathroom. That's the only thing we stopped for. We would stop, we get, bathroom, and we had our food and beverages already packed in the car. We'd stop to use the bathroom and get a lottery ticket. We would get one from each state, something like that. But we really did. We drove straight through, and I want to say it took us 19 hours. Mm. When I tell you, when I got out of that car, I didn't want to get back in the car for nothing. I didn't even want to go to the store. Mm-mm. That was something. I mean, I was as comfortable as I could be. We were as comfortable as you could possibly be in a car for that many hours. I don't care what type of vehicle you're riding in. When you're in there for that long, there's just so much. There's just so much you can do. You can't turn but so many ways. You can lean back, you can lean up, you can stretch out, you can go this way, you can go that way, you can go from the front seat to the back seat or whatever. There's only so many things you can do. And so, I will never do that again. Never. They were in Long Island, so it was best to go around through Staten Island. Okay. My PICC line is hurting my arm right now, and I want to take it out myself. No, Rose. Well, have they changed? How long have you had it in? I know they're supposed to change it. You switch sides ever so often. Tell them that it's hurting you. Have them move it. Have them switch sides. Thank you. I was shook when I saw those greens. I was looking at that Gumbo Greens video, looking behind my phone up under it. Thank you. I definitely appreciate the video. You got it. You got it, Choreo lover. Let me see what I got here. I don't want to ride more than 2 hours in the car. I paid my dues on car rides. Baby. Yeah. Need to. No more. No more. I'm telling you. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Everything you know. Nope. And I did like the train, but I don't even want to ride the train anymore. I'm flying or I'm sailing. That's it. Okay, so next 2 months. Oh, yeah. Tell them to change sides for you. Yeah, tell them you want them to change sides or change the site. If you have to have it, if you have to have it in the same side, have them move it or have them switch sides. Yeah. Okay. So, ooh, do I have something to cut with? Oh, there we go. These are toppers that are supposed to go on top of your washer and dryer so that one, you don't scratch the surface if you're gonna put things up there. And I think also, decorative. So let's see. All right. So I take it, this one goes on top of the dryer because it says dry. Okay, let me take this down. Yeah, I did too, but I'm not. I don't feel like being on a train anymore. But they are quite comfortable. Actually, you know that they are revamping Amtrak now. I saw I saw a program talking about what they were doing. It was on YouTube. If I can find that again, I'll check my history for it and I'll put it on my wall. They are doing so many different upgrades and things, enough to where I think I just might take a ride just because I want to. Well, my dryer is big. My washer and dryer are really big. And they're tall too. But so yeah. Um and the backing is really nice. So it's not gonna skid at all. It's rubberized. So let's see here. I guess I just have to get the fold lines out. So yeah, so I can just put it on top and probably run an iron over it to get the fold lines out. Yeah. And that means that this one is for the washer. So I got my little laundry room getting it together. Hey, hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. Hold on a second. It looks nice and it fits. It fits just right. Where am I here? Yeah, call your doctor's Miss Rose. If it's itching or feeling sore, they can change where it's located, but you gotta have it. I know you don't want it, but it's what's best for you. Yes, definitely don't take that pick line out because you know they're gonna have to put it back in. And if you do that, then if you don't put the proper compression on it, you'll be shooting out, blood. You don't want to do that. Don't mess with it, Rose. Call them. Okay, Charlie, I'm going to call right now. Thanks. Yeah, Rose, call them. Okay. We and your family want you here as long as we can have you, love. That's right. Love you. Have a great day. Okay, Rose, take care. We'll see you later. Feel better. Love you too. I'll pray. Yes. All right. I've never thought about covers for my washer and dryer. Actually, I hadn't either. Now, I remember like I had a neighbor and I had a couple of friends that would put towels on top. But they would use the top for different things too. Like even in my family, like sometimes give me an ocean. um, especially say like if you were having big family gatherings, we would put something across the top of it, and that's where we would sit crock pots or cakes and pies and things. We would use the surface of the washer, the dryer, the deep freezer, all of that stuff. Anything you could sit something on. But that was that was on occasion. But I don't know. Some people put things on top of it, and like if you don't have any shelving or anything, sometimes or cabinets, some people uh, put their detergents and things like that on top. Some people fold the laundry on top of them. Some people iron on top of them. So it's great. I had never thought about putting anything on here, and I saw these, and I've seen they have so many different styles and colors, and I mean it was really nice. But I picked that one, and after I placed the order, about a day later, I saw another design that I liked more, and they wouldn't let me. They said it was already out for shipment, so I couldn't change it. I tried. Yes, I did. I tried. So, what are you guys going to be doing? I've done the towel thing before to keep things from scratching. Yeah, to keep things from scratching. I tend to get little shelves or storage bins for socks and things. Right. Now, I've got a shelf, and I've got a couple of things up there. Well, I did, but I took them all down. And I'm going to have some cabinets put up. I want some cabinets on top of the shelf. Excuse me a minute. Give me a second. Ooh, excuse me. I got the hiccups and the burp. I didn't want to do that in you guys' ears, but yeah, I've got some. I thought I had one over here. Girl, stuff is everywhere. I got to put my stuff back together. Um, I've got some nice baskets to put things in and put them on the shelf to keep them out of the way, like the little balls that you put in your dryer to keep them bouncing so everything dries evenly. Also, I have some other type of balls that take lint off, or if you have pet hair or anything like that, it catches lint and fuzz while it's tumbling, and just the stain sticks, I don't know, the occasional clothespin or whatever, things like that. I just got this little basket that I keep up there for stuff like that, little odds and ends, little miscellaneous items, and they look nice. But as time went on, I was taking up more and more space on that shelf. The detergent jugs are huge. They take up so much space. They are so cumbersome. And now that I'm really like the empty nester, I don't need that much. I don't need big jugs of detergent and fabric softener. Get down. Hey, come here. Come here. Stop it. Come here. Just acting up, showing off for company. Hmm. No, leave it. Hold on. Hey guys, I'm sorry. Now they're in there cutting up. Well, Miss Thing, just spoiled rotten. My laundry room now has cabinets and things for storage. Right. So that's what I'm going to do. I want to put, going to have some cabinets put on top of the shelf. I have a shelf. I've got some space, but I could make more use of that wall space because it's the washer and dryer tops. Then there's that space. Then you have the shelf. And then there's just so much more from the shelf up to the ceiling. So I can put some cabinets back there. So I actually have someone that's coming tomorrow to take a look. They're going to give me an estimate. And if the price is right, see if they can hang them jokers tomorrow about before the week is out. I also saw some that I thought about ordering some myself. I've got some in a basket everywhere. I have a basket at Home Depot, a basket at Lowe's, a basket at Amazon and Walmart.com. I've got cabinetry in all of these shopping carts. And I can purchase them and have somebody put them up. So I'm just trying to see if it's going to cost me about the same if I purchase them or don't purchase them and they do their own thing. You know, I'm weighing my options, but in either case, some cabinets going in there. Oh. Y'all are so rotten. You guys, Theodosia and Sugarfoot, I'm recording this. This is ridiculous. My daughter's got a can of food and a spoon, and she is feeding them. They are taking turns being spoon fed. And now they're looking up. That's it. No more. No more. Let's see, you start this, and then when you go back home, then they're going to want me. I'm not keeping that up. He would. That's Bubba. Mm-hmm. Okay. Y'all. Pull it up. What else is in there? I forgot what. Oh, yeah. Put that. Oh, that's a lot. I didn't know there was that much in that packet. I'm glad I didn't order two. Jeez, woo. You have the ginger beer?
Not this bag.
Oh, there's another bag.
There's two more.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, when you get to it, put one here for me. Thank you. All right, let's see. I love those hanging things for fabrics that have to air dry. Yeah. And you know something else too? I'm thinking about putting up a pressure rod across the top so that I can hang my hangers up there. Mm-hmm. Yes, the detergent jugs are huge. Yes, it's more economical, but they're huge. But now, like again, I don't need that much stuff. And I found some, well, for one, I have this cute little tin for laundry detergent, but I keep my dryer sheets in there. And I bought the last week when I was restocking, you know, my laundry supplies and things like that. I found detergent pads. They look like dryer sheets, but they're detergent. They're in a box like this, about the size of a tissue box. That is detergent. And I think it says there's 120 washes in there. So you just pull them out, put them in. So there's nothing. I'm going to make a little decorative box to keep those in. So that's going to be another craft of mine. I'm making a decorative box to keep my laundry detergent pads in. Sheets. They're sheets just like dryer sheets. So that's going to cut down on so much space because those jugs are huge. Makes no sense how huge they are. Yes, the babies want attention. I do the pods nowadays. I did the pods for a little while. That was good. I did like the pods. That took up much less space, and the pods I was using was really good. But I had to stop with the pods because when I bought a new washer and dryer, I couldn't find any pods with the HE, the high efficiency. Where'd that come from? Well, good. Girl, I'm not even gonna ask. Yeah. So I used up the rest of the pods that I had, and I went back to liquid. But now I'm done with the liquid, and so from last week I have the detergent sheets. Let's see. I just do plain liquids. I have never had liquid pods or powder. I hate powder. I'm so glad when they started making liquid. Play too much. When they started making liquid detergent, whoo, I loved it. I remember the first one that I remember seeing that was liquid was Dynamo. Was it ho ho ho? The little blue jug is Dynamo. That little jug, and then all temperature. Was it all the liquid, and then what was the one ring around the collar? That one. With they used to have the parrot that was saying that you had ring around the collar. That one. I started buying those when I set up housekeeping for myself. Then I went to powder again. I hated powder. I went to powder because it was more economical. So I did that for about another year, and then I'm like, okay, no more powder. So I haven't had powder used. That's for you. You're welcome. So yeah, Tide cold water pods works good for you. Okay, good. Spoiled rotten. Yes, they are. They are spoiled rotten. And I just see now she starts this stuff, and then when she goes home, they can start looking at me. Theodosia wants to lay down and go to sleep. She sleeps on a pillow under a cover. Sugarfoot's all right. She's easier. Let's see. I thought about sheets, but I was scared it wouldn't be enough for a load and wouldn't get my clothes. That was my concern too. I said, I'm going to get these and try them, trial and error. I said, let me see how it works. If it works, wonderful. I'll keep it up. If not, when it's done, I'll just, do something else. They're working. They are working, and you don't have to use too much. You know how we get this urge to say, it says 1, oh, let me put 3. You don't have to do that. It's really working. And they smell good, and the clothes are clean. I remember the powder that always made me sneeze, but it smelled so good. That powder, but you know what? Freezer, yeah. That too, because I'm gonna have to cut that into strips. Yeah. So remind me to take it out. Thank you. Powder. That stuff will clump if you don't. Now, some people will dissolve it. I learned to run the water in the washer and then pour the powder in and let it dissolve first and then put the clothes in. But before I was putting the clothes in and sprinkling it on top. And if that stuff clumps up and it gets folded up, like when your clothes are agitating, you will have a streak of that powder. And you really have to rewash everything all over again. Oh my God, I hated that. So, I need a nap right now. I ate too much. I wish I could nap like our dogs do. Charlie, tell me about it. When I look at how they sleep, I'm like, damn, they're sleeping good. I mean, they sleep so good. You look at them, and they got a cushy life. Animals have a cushy life. They do. They do. I'm going to try the sheets because the big jugs are taking up a lot of shelf space. Yes, they take up a lot of shelf space, and they're now too heavy for me. I have arthritis, and sometimes I can't hold them. And then if I can, lifting them might be an issue. Sometimes it bothers my shoulder.
Tell her again about her cushion bag. In case she wasn't.
I'm not gonna hold it, so you might as well take it with you.
I tell her about her cushy life so she didn't leave.
Yeah, you got a cushy life, girl. Bye bye. Bye. I'm not holding it. Don't put it over here. Get it. Yeah, nothing. You better go with your mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing. Yes, so the sheets they are really working, and look, do you know? I got mine. I ordered mine. Did they come from? I ordered mine from Walmart, Walmart.com, and really check on one because I saw like a drastic price fluctuation. I really did. So some brands are just very high for no reason. Those are the ones that say something about the environment and blah blah blah, blah boo boo boo. Bump all that shit. Get the other one. Get the other one. They're gonna dissolve too. The other, all of that other stuff, you don't need because it costs way too much just to tell me to recycle or something. Whatever. Mm-mm. I hated powder clumping on my clothes. Yes, on my especially jeans. If you got powder clump on your jeans, you can forget it. You can forget it. You actually have to get that off by hand and then rewash it. Yeah, I hate snoring and just so relaxed. Yes, yes, and they snore too. It's funny. It's funny. You'll hear this little faint something, and I remember one night I kept hearing something, and I'm looking around. I'm looking around. So I finally hit the mute on the remote, and I look, and I look. She was snoring her back. She was snoring back. I said, "This is a shame." Just sleeping good. Had legs stretched out. You ever see them when they stretch straight back out on their backs? It is so funny. They are so relaxed. My dog sleeps so hard. Sometimes I'm up at 2 a.m. and can't go to sleep. I just watch her and wish I could. They do. They look so relaxed. Okay, so just buy sheets. Yes, good to know because I would have been torn on which to buy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't let them catch you up like that. Well, let's see here. Oh, I got the wrong bag. All right. Yeah, put those in. Oh, I'm gonna need this is not a twist off. I need a bottle. Thank you. What did it say? It said tip gently. Oh yeah. So guys, let me move this here. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks. Yeah, you see all the ginger at the bottom? Mm-hmm. That's the good stuff.
No, ma'am.
So, I didn't have the sorrel, but well, I'll make that later. Okay, so what are you guys getting into later? I am going to make a cocktail here. It's what I call my island Sprite. I'm missing an ingredient. So I'll just go with these for now. Yeah, you put those on the bar. Oh, easy. Yeah, you can take those. Excuse me, let's go on the bottom. You can take those and put them on the tables because I have to wash those with the ammonia. Well, those are okay, but okay, yeah, put those right here. I was talking about the pottery. Ooh, that's rocking. I'll take that. Hmm. My little stones, guys. There's about 1,000 of them. They're teeny weeny weeny. Look at it. Can't even. They're black crystals. I've got a project for them. I'm going to put them on an end table that I have. No, I'll put them on there too. Thank you. I'm going to put them on an end table that I have that I've been working on. I've been waiting for Pretty Chocolate Girl for 5 years now. Five. If you see this Pretty Chocolate Girl, 5 years. We've been working on these tables and lamps. So I am going to use those to do my table. Let me pour this in here. All right. And I've got my Reed's Extra, my ginger beer with extra ginger. You got the fresh ginger floating in the bottom. I love it. Now I've got some ginger in there. I'm going to make some sorrel because I have a bunch of the dried hibiscus flowers and and a bunch of ginger. And I'm going to make that and make what I call my island Sprite. Let's see. All my typos are looking literate. Well, at least you correct them. We know. Okay. Let's see. Choreo, but we know you're not. I do typos when I'm laying down or typing too fast to proofread. Yeah, we know you can speak and spell without a C and say. And I'm going to hush out because I almost said something. Ooh. You're going to lay down. That's what I'm going to do. Haha, I need to digest and rest. I know you do. After the lasagna, the garlic bread, the cannolis, the salad, I know you do. You're going to sleep good tonight. As a matter of fact, you're going to be down for the count. I know it's still daylight, but you're out. It's 7:30. Well, what time is it where you are? It's 7:30 here. Let's see. I wish I was crafty. You can be. Just try. Start out small with something little. Look at watch some videos on YouTube. Some small thing, or just have in mind something that you might want to work with, something small, or maybe something just to play around with. Come on over when we do some crafting, and we'll come up with something. Oh yeah, I've got some more crafting that I'm going to do. I have those little blocks, those building blocks, like they look like the Jenga game, the tumbling towers, and I've been gluing them together. So these are 3. I don't know if you can see the separation. That okay. So 1, 2, 3. So I've been gluing them together, and I'm going to paint them. I'm making a sign. So I'm going to make it look like a checkerboard with blue and white. So come on and take a look at that when I come on and see what you want to do with it. Really? It's good too, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That's all right. That's all right. Then you know what? Mm-hmm. You better run. You know you're gonna still be waiting. We love you, PCG. Yeah, that's why I just said I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I am not waiting anymore. 5 years, I tell you. So now, since everything is pushed around and moved around anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and do those tables before I put them back in place. Mm, 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 mm. That is so good. Excuse me. And oh yeah, your drinks look good. Thank you. Hey, we can do some cocktails too. Crafting and cocktails. Crafting cocktails and conversations. Conversations, crafting and cocktails. Crafting and conversations and cocktails. The three C's. You put them in any combination you want. Yes. Rest well, Charlie. Oh, Central Standard Time. Okay. Not Italian. I love Italian food. You sound like one of my neighbors. Boy, she Italian. I love me some Italian food. It's 6:23. I'm an hour behind you. Yes. I will if I can catch y'all in time and can get the materials in time. Okay, hey. And you know what? And we don't always have to be working on the same thing. Like I might work on some, I might be gluing something and Jill might be hammering something, or what, it doesn't have to be the exact same thing, but it can be. I mean, I can come up with something simple and put a little supply list on the community wall, and you can get your supplies and we can start something real simple, real basic, nothing that you have to go and buy a whole bunch of stuff for, because the my twist on my crafting is that I use what I already have. I'll take something that's in the house and rework it. I'll take something that I made last year and take it apart and do something else with it. I try I try to use what I already have and just find another use for it, refurbish it, whatever it is that we call it. And I do buy supplies here and there, but I mainly try and use I work with what I have, because I want it to be nice, but I also want it to be affordable, and free is best. So if you already have something, we've got things that we've been looking at around our houses for years that we like, but then there's some things that they've just been sitting there and it's there because that's just where it is. We can switch that out, repurpose it. You know, maybe it held pencils last year, and today it can hold. I don't know. Whatever you want to do, or you can not let it hold anything. Turn it over and make it a vase, or whatever you want to do with it. Did you have leftovers, Charlie? Yes, Coria. She sent us with leftovers. I have a big pin. Yes, she said she got some homemade sauce. Mm-mm. Not a song and dance. It was good. Yes, crafting, convo, and cocktails. There we go. Sounds good. Okay. Charlie, and you will have a day off from cooking. Yes, free is always best. I'm crocheting and it's a slow go. Okay. What are you crocheting? I haven't done that in a while, but I like to do it. And see, that's something I can do. Like I can do that and watch TV, or I can look at something on YouTube, because I don't have to look at my hands when I'm doing it. So I can watch something while I'm crocheting. There's some things that I do that I have to focus on, but that's one of those things I don't have to. I can actually look at something else. I learned how to crochet from my mom, but I haven't done it for years. Yeah. I can crochet. I've been doing it since I was a little bit. I was in the single digits. But knitting, I just can't. It got to the point I didn't even want to try to learn, didn't want to. Now my daughter knits, and I told her, I said maybe she can try, maybe she'll, she can teach me something. I think I'll see. I'll give it a go. That's all I could I'll give it a go. But I'll stick with the crocheting. Now, when I was a kid, I had a loom, and that was fun because you would weave on the loom. And then I had a knitting machine where you took your yarn and you threaded it under all these little hooks. And once you had it there, you put one skein on the inside and the other skein was on the outside, and it had a crank. And all you had to do was keep cranking it, and it would knit, and it would come out in this long tube of knit. Now, can't do too much with a tube of knit, but it was great for me. I was a kid. It was fun. And I've seen people do it with combs, like wide tooth combs. Do I have a comb around? I've seen them take the teeth of a comb and put the yarn back and forth, just keep going back and forth with it until they have it all filled up. And then they take one loop off of one and pull the other one loop off, pull the other one. It's real interesting looking. Crochet to me is easier. Yes, to me too. And I used to want to knit watch when I would watch the Flintstones, and Betty and Wilma would have the sheep next to the sofa, and she would say, knit one, purl two, knit one, purl two. And when you see the cartoons and you see people knitting, you just see them going up and down like this. Well, you don't even hold knitting needles that way. They're like this. But on cartoons, it's like this. But anyway, yeah. I'm doing the scarf to start out because it's so simple. It's tight at the bottom, so it goes up. So it goes up in the shape of a cone. The higher I get, the better it looks. Yeah. I think it was too tight when I started. Yeah. Now, you can kind of pull those apart. You can loosen them as you go, just kind of stretch it just a little bit. And then you can loosen. Well, I'm sure now that you've gone on, you've loosened your stitches, but yeah, it'll work its way out. I had no idea you crocheted. You know what? Who is that lady? I haven't seen her in a while. I think I was even on a panel with her one time. Uh, was she knitting or crocheting? She was a little younger. She was about, I think, like in her 30s, maybe. And we were all in love. And she was just going. She was just going. I can't think of her name because I haven't seen her. But yeah. Now, Charlie, I know how to quilt too, but the old-fashioned way. Now, the way that the quilting has taken up some of that stuff, I'm like, okay, look, you can have that. Some is just way too intricate for me. Can't do all of that. Don't even want to take the time. Now I have to go breaking out T-squares and measurements and shit. No, hell no. I want to do all that. That takes the fun out of it for me. I want to have fun with it, and I want to relax with it. But some of that other is just so intricate. They're beautiful, but it's just too intricate for me. But I like the ones where, like, my grandmother would make the patch quilts, and this quilt went around. It was in every family member's house. Somehow it made it to mine, and it was at my mother's, at my grandmother's, at my sister's, whatever. You could look at this quilt, and I could identify almost every patch, because one might have been from an old dress I had, or a pair of pants, or something that my mother wore, whatever. She would just take old clothes and cut squares. And when she had enough squares, she would start stitching them together. Now, one side of the quilt would be one color, but the other side of the quilt would have all the little patches on it. I would like to do a friendship quilt where everybody makes their own patch, and then we put them all together and sew them. Actually, we did that with at my church one year. Everybody made their own square, and then we turned them into to one of the ladies at the church, and she put them all together, and she made this huge quilt, and we hung it on the wall at church, and everybody could identify their own patch. It was so neat. That was cool. But I want to do something like that where, have a bunch of friends, people that you really care about, do their own square, and then gather them all and put them together and make a big quilt. And maybe once a year, like if you get together with your friends once a year, well, it's their year to have the quilt. And next time you see them that next year, you pass it to the next person. Isn't that a great idea? Oh, wow, Charlie, I want to quilt. Yeah, quilting is fun. You do it by hand. Yes, by hand. Yes. Mm-hmm. On a nice quilt for my bed. Let me tell. No, I might not. I'm not gonna tell you that one. Charlie, wow, girl, that's a skill. It is, and it's so fun. It's relaxing, and you get to see your work every time you look at that. You know that you did that. I love patchwork quilts. They are so easy. Yes. Something's flying around in here. I love patchwork. I'm so jealous. I've always wanted to quilt for my bed. You know what, Choreo lover? So we can work on that as a craft. Let's see. Sounds lovely. Yeah. What you can do, just start out, anything that you have. If you've got some if you've got some fabric, we never bought fabric for it. Like I said, we cut up old clothes or whatever. Just make sure you cut all your squares the same size. They can be squares, rectangles, circles. Now, circles are harder to work with, but I've seen it done. I'd rather do a square or a rectangle, but you just cut a bunch of squares, and then I will show you. It's very easy. Just the little basic stitch to stitch them all together. We can do that. Let me write that down. All right, got an idea. We're gonna make a quilt. Hey, we start now. That quilt will be ready for the winter. Okay, so Charlie and Choreo, I'm counting on you two guys. We're gonna quilt. And I wrote your names down too. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna quilt. You need a sewing machine. No, the ones we're talking about, we do by hand. No, all that other stuff is too. It's too. It takes the fun out of it for me. It's too intricate. Mm-mm. Um, just take some scissors and cut a bunch of fabric into squares. Get some old clothes, old sheet, old towel, whatever you have. Excuse me. Um, just start cutting a bunch of squares. Just make sure that all of your squares are the same size. Doesn't matter if they're big or small. The best ones are usually about like this. What would that be? Like 5 by 5? Yeah, like a 5 by 5. And just keep using that same square to measure out, and just start cutting, and it'll be very easy to do. We do it by hand. All you need is some squares, needle, and thread. That's it. Nope, just needle and thread is what I use, Corey. Yep, me too, Charlie. Just like that. And you can make it, especially you can stuff them. Woo, you can stuff them with whatever you want. They can be so heavy at times. Now, those are, what are those things called? The thunder blankets, things like that. The weighted blankets, you can make it weighted if you want to by stuffing it with something heavier. Some people use batting or um, not foam. What do you call that stuff? Like fiberfill or whatever. Some people use old clothes. Some people shred up old clothes or shred up paper. I'm trying to think what else. You can put anything that you want inside of it once you've got the whole quilt done, and you go to turn it inside out. I mean outside in. Yeah. And then you stuff it with whatever you want. Or you don't have to stuff it. It can be a lightweight quilt, but it's easy and it's enjoyable, and they are warm. You can get a threader to help you choreo if you have trouble threading. Oh, a threader to thread the needle. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. I don't know how to sew. I have a family full of people that were outdoorsy and cookers, no crafting at all. This is so easy. This is so easy. Um, I'll show you with these paper towels. No, wait a minute. Okay, I've got some dishcloths here. I was rolling, putting in my thing. Okay, so let's say this is one of the squares, right? Let me take this down for a minute. Okay, so you've got this square, and you've got this square. So all you would do is take, oh, they're not the same size. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. All you would do is put them together. You see, there's that one and that one. You just put them together and you do a little whip stitch to sew that together. And once it's sewn together, it'll look like that. Then you do another one and another one. Real simple. All you need is to tie a knot in the end of your thread, and you just keep going. Little whip stitch, little whip stitch. Or you can do a little locking whip stitch. It takes the same amount of time. It's not hard to do. It's easy. And it's easy to do even with arthritis. Mm-hmm. So you just go to the seams. You put the two pieces together. And you just sew it round and round and round and round and round till you get to the end. And you just continue to do that. You just add another one and another one and another one. Now let me refold my dishcloths. Yeah. I have this basket that I keep my dishcloths and dish towels, and I roll them and put them in here. And guys, if you didn't know, KitchenAid makes oh, it's upside down. There we go. KitchenAid makes dishcloths and dish towels too, not just appliances. So I just take them when I take everything out the laundry. I just roll them up like this and put them in a little basket. Yeah, see, here's another one. And they look cute together. It's decorative, but it's handy. So when you need a clean dishcloth, you just grab one out of there. I keep the dishcloths in the top and the dish towels in the bottom. Now let me see, where was I? Okay. Yes, I'll need something, Charlie. It will be slow going for me. Y'all will be finished and I'll be halfway done. Watch, you'll get the hang of it. You'll see. You'll see. I use the fiber stuff you get from the fabric section. I don't know what it's called as a filler. I stitch the same way, and I can do an X stitch, but whip is the way to go. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's how I do mine. Okay, looks kind of easy. And then you stuff them. Yes. Then you stuff them. And that's where you get extra warmth from. Like whatever you want to put in there. Um, when people were doing them out of necessity, they would stuff newspapers, like shredded newspaper, shredded clothes, things like that, something to fill it so that it would keep you warm, and that it did. But you can also get the polyfill, that fiber fill. They're like the stuffings that you put in pillows. You can get great big bags of that stuff, tall as you are, and just stuff it in there. Or like I said, you can use whatever, anything you want to stuff it with. So we will get to that. I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be fun. Oh, Charlie, Choreographer, and Hilda make some quilts. Yeah, it was really simple, Choreo. You ain't got to be perfect either. Nope. And that's the beauty of it. Each one is unique. Each one is unique. You can't. There are no flaws. Flaws is what makes it it makes it what it is. Sorry for my typos. I got the eyes. You are fighting that sleep, aren't you? I know, boy. That cannoli is floating on the bed of lasagna, drifting by the salad, on the way to the source. Mm-hmm. I'm going to try because I love to quilt. Great! This is going to be so much fun. Wait till I tell Jim and PCG. Charlie, you're fine. Mm-hmm. I just got to get the squares from somewhere. Can you buy some squares? Yes, you can buy squares. Um, but see, where where the the economizing is, and again, these were done out of necessity because people couldn't always just go buy blankets, but they would have clothes. You might have had clothes passed down from child to child to child, to grandchild or whatever. Clothes get old or worn out or outgrown, they would just cut them into squares and save them. And every time something, just keep cutting. And then when you had enough, you just put them together and started stitching them. Now you can buy them too. Um, now you can buy something called fat quarters. Those are really cheap. Well, not cheap, inexpensive. They're inexpensive. And out of a fat quarter, I think you can get four good squares out of there. Maybe six. You can get 4 to 6 squares out of one, what they call a fat quarter. Or you can buy you can buy a yard of fabric and just cut it into squares. You can get different ones, like if you want different shades of blue or different patterns, whatever you want, just anything. But yeah, you can buy them. I don't know if you shop at Walmart or if you have a Walmart near you. The Walmart that's in my area actually still has a notions section and fabrics. They took them out of a lot of the Walmarts, but mine still has it. They have a whole fabric section. You can go in there and get patterns, which they've stopped making. Simplicity actually stopped making patterns. So now would be a time to go and buy whatever you want. If this is for anybody, if you're a seamstress or if you like making clothes, you can go get a bunch at discount because they're not making them anymore. Simplicity, Butterick, all that stuff, no more. So what's on the shelves is all you got. They've stopped being manufactured. Excuse me. But anyway, they still have a notions section and a fabric section in my local Walmart. And you can go in there and get the discount ones. See what which bolts are on sale, which ones they're trying to get rid of. They do a lot of things that are seasonal. Like right now, believe it or not, they're trying to get rid of certain things because they're going to they're going to make bigger sales off of things for fall and winter. So green, red, orange, browns, the earth tones, they're going to be pushing that. And the stuff with pastels are going to go on sale. So you can buy them off season and get them even cheaper or whatever. You can get them from anywhere. Yeah, you can get them from anywhere. How do you stop the feeling from bunching? Okay, I'll show you. So say you have, okay, I'm going to put these two together. One on top, one on the bottom. Okay, so after you stuff it, let me take this down. After you stuff it, say this is your whole quilt, right? After you stuff it, you're going to lay it flat. And on each square, you're going to run your needle down and back up. You're going to run it through one side, pull it out the other side, put it back in again, pull it out, and tie it off. It's almost like a baffle box. You know, when you get the baffle box mattress covers or cushions to put on your mattress under your sheets? That's what keeps the down from shifting because they're in separate little compartments. Well, once it's stuffed, if you just sew a little spot at intervals, it holds everything in place. So even when you wash it, it doesn't shift. It stays there. So that'll be step 3. Let's see. Step 1 will be stitching. Step 2 will be sewing up 3 sides of it. Step 3 will be turning it inside out so that then you can go ahead and stuff it and close it up. Did I count those right? Yeah. It's very friendly. It's learner friendly. It really is. And it's one of those things that you truly cannot mess up. You can't mess it up. Mm-mm. You couldn't mess it up if you tried. Excuse me. Okay. Now where are we? I'll have some personal squares that might have to buy some. There you go. Yeah. And you can also like go to the thrift shop. Go to Goodwill or something like that. Get some clothes that have nice patterns or colors that you like, and get some clothes, get some sheets or something like that. Any fabric will do. Any fabric. Just cut them into squares. You want to keep it as economical as possible. You don't want to spend a whole lot of money to do this, because initially it was done with what people already had. They didn't spend money. They used what they already had and did something else with it. So you want to keep it on the low side. Makes sense buying off season. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is it easier to well, I guess, yeah, because it's just, yeah. Okay, I can say that. It has a very low level of difficulty. Now ask all the questions you want, no problem at all. Yes. Yeah. So we're gonna be quilting. I see you. Ease back on over there with your mama. Mm-mm. Hey, hey. No. Don't talk back to me. I said no. Yeah, talking back. Don't play that. Don't talk back to me. I'm Nana. Now, that was exciting to think about. Now I'm ready to look. I got 3 or 4 projects undone, and here I am talking about starting something. Oh, that reminds me. Where is it? Yeah, I'm sitting. I still got everything pulled together, but I do have my crafting table right here. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to. Lord, shit. One is over here. I didn't see Sugarfoot crawl under here. I startled her. I'm glad she didn't get me. Hang on a second. I got to reach behind here to get something. Oh, let's show you my next project that's coming soon. Whoop! Tear it up, girl. Tear it up. Okay. I got these at Aldi's. Excuse me. This one is going in my bedroom. This is a tissue box cover. Hold on, let me fix that. You just put your box of tissues in there. It's magnetic. And that's where you pull your tissues out. So I have brown leather in my room, and the gold accent is really nice. So I'm going to use this, but of course, this is me. I need a little extra. I'm going to decorate this bad boy. I want to put a little bit more of the gold accents, maybe a little trim on the edges of this. I don't know, maybe a little doohickey. Decoupage. Shout out to Jill. Maybe a little decoupage on the side. I don't know. But yeah, I want to do some more with that. So that will be the one for my bedroom. Now, the one for the living room or dining room is this one. I have this gray one, and it's gray and silver. Same thing. Uh, pull a tab. And it's not. It's velvet inside. Very nice. Put your tissue box in. There you go. So I'm thinking about putting some rhinestones on this. I want to put a little bit more, maybe do something on the corners. A little bling, a ring around the rosy right here. That's going to be nice, isn't it? I'm definitely going to do something here because I see this seam. I definitely want to cover that seam. So yeah, I'll be working on those. Let's see, where are we? Yes, it's magnetic. Where am I here? Because I can't seem to stay constant with crocheting. I'm not giving up, but I'm still getting a little frustrated. Yeah. Are you doing the same stitch? Are you I'm taking it you started out with the chain stitch. Are you doing the same thing, or have you changed it up like 3 to a hole or 2 to a hole? I like doing 3 to a hole. That's pretty. And you know what? My grandmother used to make lace. She used to make lace, The crochet hook for lace is so fine, it's so teeny. And she would have this it would be so thin, so thin. And she would use that very teeny fine crochet hook and make lace. And I know how to do it. Beautiful. When people were using doilies and things. I don't know damn doilies now, but you can do what you want to do with it. Um, and she had doilies everywhere. Do people even? I haven't seen a doily in years. Why? I had one relative. She had doilies on every damn thing. It was on the headrest, on the armrest, the coffee table, the just every damn where, everywhere, just had shit everywhere, just everywhere. I like the wood. Oh, magnetic. Yes, they're magnetic. It is going to be cute. I'm excited. Nice. You could do those little stones from the Dollar Store. Yes, and I've got some stuff, but like the little crystals, they look. It looks something like this, but they're a little bit smaller. And they also have some that comes on the strip. They have some that come on the strip. Some are squares, some are circles. So yeah, a lot of things we can do with them. Same stitch, double crochet the whole time. Okay. Oh, well, I never thought of crocheting to make lace. Yes, and it's beautiful. Now that is labor intensive, but I mean, you're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing. It's just with something smaller. So whereas with bigger crochet needles and wider yarn, you can see your work. You can see the progress pretty quickly. With the lace, you can be working for hours and get a piece that's maybe this big because it's so thin, it's so fine, but it's beautiful. It is. It's beautiful. Hmm. Yes, that would be nice. So, Charlie, we kept you up long enough. Did you catch your second wind yet? Mm? Were you able to shake it, shift it? Mm. So let's see what else. Excuse me. So I did the unboxing. I talked about the next things I was going to be doing crafting, and we've got a new thing to do. We're going to be quilting, and I'm going to make gumbo greens for Choreo Lover. So okay, so I got from now and the rest of the weekend planned. I'm planned until Monday. Hey, and in between there, I'm fix a cocktail or two. So we have to have something to do while we do what we do. Trying to breathe right now. Lord. Did you lean back? You lean back, you stretch back. Lean back like this and just kick out one foot. Keep the other one up, but stretch your left leg out. My left leg seems to be the dominant leg. You stretch out that left leg and lean back to the right like this. There you go, over a little bit. Over a little more. You know how it works. Yeah, so you played those greens too. But thank you. I stretch out to make. Yeah. She said, and I did the circle stretch. She did. Oh yeah. Oh, you were almost down for the count. That circle stretch. Oh yeah. That's put. Circle stretch is no good. It feels so good, and when you finally go that, it's like, okay, I'm not getting up again. I'm not getting up until I have to go to the bathroom. I'm not moving out this spot. I know that feeling. Yes, ma'am. It's a shame we know which stretch does what. That's called living good and living long. That's right. Speaking of which, living long, I have a birthday coming up. My birthday is in August. It's a milestone birthday. I will be 60. And I'm going to be celebrating. I had a plan and switched the plan. No, had a plan and altered the plan, the same plan, and then went back to the original plan. And now the plan is up in the air. So I actually contacted the people who I'm planning with to see if we can modify it a little bit. And if so, whichever way it goes, look, I am going to come on for a bit and say hello. Let's see. Hey, what you going to do? What I'm going to do is have some fun. 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 Remember that song? Who was that? Cameo. Barcades. That was Cameo. Who made fun? Barcades. I have to look that up. Yep, we're both August babies. Yes. You're the 11th? Okay, Miss Leo. I'm the 31st. I mean, no, that's 13. How's it looking on the camera? Yeah, the 31st. Let's see. I'm going to be in... Girl, what the... You get... Woo! You gave me... I'm a hush, Charlie. In your 39th year, I want to see you. Okay. Oh, confunction. Thank you, Corey. Fun. Confunction. Fun. Thank you, Corey. Yes, confunction. Yeah, right? That 39th girl, she gave me a... And let's see, what is this one? Okay. Yeah, so we both end in one. Yeah. Hey, Vibrant. Excuse me. Hey there, how are you doing? But yes, I'm gonna, yeah. Whatever it is that I do is gonna be done. Let's just call it. It'll be done. Mm-hmm. And I'm coming with a new look too. Just for a birthday. It's a birthday look, so I told my baby girl about it, and she kind of gave me a look. So I pulled the lemon. I said, encore. And I don't. What I've been doing is I've been looking at some wigs. I saw, I'm not even going to tell you the colors of it. I feel like the colors will work if the style is right, but I'm not going to tell anybody. Yeah, I'm just going to pop out. Mm-hmm. I want to change it up. I want to do something different. And I know it's going to be hot. So this is not going to do it. Mm-mm. Excuse me. This is not going to do it. I'm not about to sweat and no, not like that. So I'm going to pull them back and put my Cleos in. My Cleos, my straight backs, my set it off braids, and get a little stocking cap, a little wig cap, and put my wig on. One that comes with a chin strap. I'm gonna strap that bitch under them. Put that chin strap on, and it ain't gonna move. Yeah. And I'll attach my earrings to the side of the chin strap, so I'll be fly. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. You can't say the streets are too busy. What's happening on the streets, Vibrant? Tell me what's going on. Okay, wait. You go by Rob. Rob spoke to me in the chat now. I know because yeah, it was me, Corio. Yeah, because I was on my backup page, and my backup page has my name. Hang on. Oh, I'm trying to roll this bar closer to me. Here we go. All right. I'm back. Yeah, it's me. Now, Vibrant said the streets are too busy. What's going on the streets? Vibrant got to go to work as the hardest working. I swear. But you know what? That goes to show you how full of it some people can be, because Vibrant mods everywhere. Vibrant does not, when I tell you that Vibrant is so neutral, so when you see people doing other things and saying stuff, they're the mods and they use all of these excuses. That's all they are, excuses. Vibrant doesn't get into anything. Vibrant mods. That's it. Vibrant mods. And I like that. There's a couple of people who do that. They don't get involved. They leave it. They are neutral. It's like, look, I'm here to do that's it. That's it. And I like that. She's fair. Fair. Um, Ron P, but which I haven't seen Ron P in a long time. I think, as you know, I don't go to a lot of the other channels that I used to go to anymore. So I had time for that bullshit, but I haven't seen him in a while. But Ron P, he's a good mod too. Yeah. And who else? Me, I'm a good mod. I just mod and that's it. But I'd rather not, because I want to have fun. I don't want to watch the chat. I don't want to watch the chat. I don't want to be good. I want to have fun. And see, when you're modding for someone, you can't always cut up like what you would, because now you've changed positions and you're kind of representing that person's channel. So you have to kind of watch what you say. I'm not very good at that. I mean, I do, but that's why I prefer not to. But if I'm modding, I'm good. So yeah, there are some people out there who do just that. They don't, they're not rogue mods. They don't just they don't use personal issues and wield that wrench, Hey, Linda B. Thank you for coming. Yeah, right. Just don't get, yeah, just mod and that's it. Good evening. Do I have mods? I do. Um, I've got two mods. One you all know, Watermelon Sugar. She's been my only mod for years. It's the only one I had. And I have another one. And nobody knows who this person is, and I'm not telling. Mm-mm, I'm not telling. And they do their work from the sky. Hmm. Um, they're not sectorified or whatever. It's not about being that they don't do all of that. Excuse me. So I don't want to bring them into that. But I mean, I don't need a lot of mods. I don't do much now. I am going to start doing much more. But even then, I don't see the need to have a lot of them because my content is not the type that will require someone really having to step in and delete things or move things. I don't see, I can this stuff I can do myself. I don't understand like when I see certain channel holders tell their mods or ask their mods to do something, do this, do this, do that. Can you do this? Can you do I'm like, well, shit, you can't see it. Didn't you see it? You can see it because I can see it. I used to think something backstage was different from over there. From it's not. I can see it. You can see it. So and if you want to drop a link, I don't need y'all to drop my links, and that's something else really. Um, my mods just need to do just that. If something is if something needs to be removed, remove it, or someone needs to be timed out, timed out. That's basically it. And that does not happen a lot. It really doesn't, because I don't have a lot of controversial things going on where, it would get heated or people are upset and start typing certain things. Now, every now and again, you get a wackadoo, a nut job or whatever, who wants to come in, or whatever they call it, troll. I just call them a damn nuisance who just wants to come in and start trouble and put some stuff in. Hey, that's nothing. Those are the ones you usually get. They don't even get timed out. They get blocked off the rip. Um, that's it. So I don't. That's really it. I don't ask them to drop links. You don't need to drop my Cash App. You don't need to drop PayPal, Venmo, Dido, Duda, Faldera. Nothing. I mean, just keep it clean. But most of the time, I'm seeing what they're seeing. If I can do it, if I see it, I'll get it. Or if they see it, she'll get it. But I don't have that kind of thing going on. And even, as I know that things are gonna grow and get bigger, I don't foresee me having the types of issues that will require for me to have a bunch of mods. I just don't need it. That's almost like I don't understand like when you go to church and you have this armor bearer. Um, can't the pastor carry their own Bible? I don't need you on the payroll, and I don't need an entourage in church. I can carry my own Bible. I don't need you to carry that for me. So there's some things that I just see unnecessary, and that's one of those things. And I was just using that as an analogy. We're not getting ready to get into church stuff. Okay, so that's that. Let me see. I see Ron P. He has such a positive, nice person all the time. Hmm. I did that too. I told her I thought she was one of them new people. Yeah, yeah. Like, who is this Rock? Who's that? And I know there's some people that don't talk to me, and then I know some people say hi, and I'm like, I don't think they know who I am. I got even the new guy, I like him. He's funny. Beef Sector Cartoons. And he was so kind. He was like, "Hi." I said, "I know he doesn't know who this is." And I told him who I was. He said, "Oh, yeah." But yeah, it's me. I'm Ra. And let's see what we got here. Yeah, love. Okay, let me scroll up, Charlie. When you mod, you got to be professional and can't be messy. That's right, because you are at you're on someone else's channel, so you have to go by what they do. You know how they want things. Now, if I feel like I can't do that, I'm going to tell you. But see, here's the thing. At one time, I had a few wrenches, and I was trying to get rid of some. Really, not for any reason in particular. Nothing happened, but for the wrenches that I held, only at the time, only one person had asked me. I think that it would be nice to ask somebody before you mod them up if they mind. I appreciate that. I mean, I thank you that you have confidence enough in me to feel like you can trust me with a mod, with the wrench. That's nice. However, I think that as a courtesy, you should ask a person before you mod them up because they may not want to be a mod. And then, especially because there are some people who do it and they use I call it playing the wrench game. I had somebody play the wrench game with me. I'm going to table that for now. See, I don't like that bullshit. Don't play with me. But you have some people who will purposely mod you to piss someone else off. And then it looks like, oh, well, you must be down with them. You're her mod. You're his mod. I didn't know. I went in there. I happened to type and my shit turned blue. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So I think that as a courtesy, you should ask a person before you mod them up. And that's that. The last bunch of new people were too trifling. I shut my personal door. Linda B. Linda B. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I don't play well with these new people. Mm-mm. Nope. I adore me some watermelon sugar. Me too. Me too. I want her back so bad. I do. And as a matter of fact, oh yeah, I need to talk to my girl. You know I need that makeup face, that birthday face. I need that birthday makeup. Okay. Well, it's getting dark because I'm seeing now. Now, there's enough light coming through the windows to where in the room it seems fine, but on camera, I can see it's just getting darker and darker in here. But yes, you know I need my birthday face. So yes, I will be getting my watermelon sugar. Good evening. Hope you're doing well navigating the health and things. Yes, I hope so too. Yeah, I got a sniper. So your mod is up there. Oh, up there now looking? Probably. Probably. Let's see. hmm I get what you mean. I had to get a few mods because I had trolls coming in for a while. Yeah. Yeah, some chats can be crazy, but good mods be on it, so CCs don't have to concern themselves with it. Exactly, and that's what it should be. It shouldn't be, a weapon of you. Now, I gotta tell you, there's been a time or two I wanted to take that wrench and bash the shit out of it. I want boom right upside your head. I'm like, I'll take this wrench and I'll batter you, but I don't. But that doesn't stop me from feeling how I feel. Like if I saw you in person, I'd beat you with a real wrench. A torque wrench. Because the torque wrench is longer. You can get a better grip on it and you got a good swing too. You don't have to get in close with a torque wrench. It's longer. I shouldn't be I dwelled on that for a minute, didn't I? Let me go to the next thing. Um, you being messy. Oh, Charlie, shame on you. Shame on you. Mm-hmm. You need to catch it. I can. You're like, I'm like, You fall out if you want to. Y'all get ready to, your ass getting ready to hit the floor because you ain't taking me down there with you. I can't catch you. No. You better have a good damn right leg because this left one ain't doing good. So you better stand on my other side. You better stand on my other side. Fall your ass out if you want to. You're gonna be down there. I'll throw that cover over you. I'll go crochet one of those lace ones for you. Let me stop. You want an entourage? I'm getting older and lazy. I hear you. Where am I here? Oh, my eyes run. Like, hey. I'm gonna need mods for my community. Oh my god. Mods for the community wall. Now you know what? That's a new one on me. But I can see where there could be a need. I can see where there could be a need. Especially now because they have it where that other community wall, what do they call? Like you have your posts, and then you have something, this new thing just called community, where you can actually go and leave your own post on somebody else's wall. I've only done it, I think, twice, and that's been within the past couple of weeks. When I realized I could do that, I did one at QB, one at QB's, and one at Room Shakers. Man, I want to see. Lord, I need QB to put a tracker out. Do you hear me? All this stuff, we need a tracker so bad. Ooh, we need a tracker out. I'm telling you. So yeah, so those are I found out recently that I could do that. So I've left two, on two different channels, but that's about it. Because I'm one of the people who doesn't want to mod. I don't pay attention well enough. I hear you. Okay. I think you should always ask first. Definitely, definitely. Some people don't want to do that. And again, like when people try and do that on purpose, they're trying to start something. And don't play the wrench game with me. Don't use me. Don't use me to try and piss somebody else off. And then what you want to do later on is it also becomes like you think that you can humiliate a person by you give them a wrench that you didn't ask if they wanted, and then you wait until you're in front of a bunch of people and then you want to take your shit back. See, don't play games with me like that. Don't play games with me, because for me, that's not about a wrench. That's about what you do. You played games with me. You don't use me like that. You're not gonna like. You're not gonna like. You're not gonna like the outcome. Yeah. Oh, you're thinking real hard on that. Yeah, I did, didn't I? I kind of wait for a little bit, didn't I? I was like a torque wrench. I'm like, shit. Wait a minute. Did I just go off a little bit on a tangent? I'm sorry. QB is probably bored with this mess now. I bet QB is having fun. It's summertime too. QB is busy, but I swear, look, it'll take just drop a tracker link. That's all we ask you. You don't have to do anything. Just put the link. Just give us the link. Give us two links, because we're gonna fill that bad boy up so fast. That first tracker link is gonna be full in what? In the first hour? That first, because there's so much on there. There's so much on that needs so many things that people want to say. Yeah. So drop us two tracker links. That's all I ask of you. That's all I ask of you. Just drop a tracker link. Okay, let's see. Mhm. Okay, there we go. So, guys, I think this is it for me. It's getting dark. I don't want to quite close up yet because good light is still coming in. It's good for room wise, but it's not good for the camera. And it's getting darker and darker. Plus, I guess I need to eat. I gotta make something. Gotta make something to eat. Don't know what it is. What can I make? Want something quick, really. I don't feel. Um, Actually, I've done some food prep. I have a couple of things I could, but I don't want it. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Let's see. Okay, good night, Coria lover. Thank you so much for coming. And all of you too. Everybody, thank you so much. Charlie, Linda, Vibrant. Uh who else was in here? Rose. Who else? Let me scroll. Let me everybody who came, I thank you all so much. So much. Thanks for coming. Thank you for playing. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna grab something to eat and see what's going on around. And that's it. But you all have a good evening. Thank you, Charlie. I'm glad you caught alive too, Linda. All right, you guys. Good night, everyone. Bye.